afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all the loved ones and the friends of David and Jessica. They are very honored that you are about to share in the joy of witnessing their marriage to each other. Having you here, friends and family, we know that some of you have traveled great distances to be with us today will make this event so much more special. At the request of the bride and groom, when we designed the ceremony at my home, they would just like to say they wish their loved ones and friends who could not be with us today could have been a part of this joy. We have two very special dedications. Number one, to the memory of the groom's grandfather, Anthony Caputo, and to the memory of his father, Donald Holborn. They're loved and missed by those of you who knew them, but they will always carry a very special place in our hearts and minds forever. Who brings this woman to be married to this man? Ladies and gentlemen, you may take pictures anytime during the ceremony that you desire, and you may leave your seats for a better angle. Pictures are a perpetuation of a very fond occasion. My only request is that you do not hip check the professionals out of the aisle. Dave and Jessie, this union, your marriage, is a commitment. You both already feel a commitment to one another. My part is only to see that this afternoon's ceremony will affirm this commitment for you to spend the rest of your lives together as husband and wife. It is a symbol of a sacred and an inward bond which religious ceremonies may consecrate and states may legalize, but which neither has created or will annul. Your marriage is a commitment which will have many components. First is the commitment to love and support each other through the ups and downs, but also the in-betweens. It is not only being there with each other, but being there for each other. Another commitment is to communicate ideas and feelings, and to really listen and hear what the other person is saying. This is the glue that will bind all of the other parts of your relationship together. One thing I advise very personally is that you both continue to let each other grow as individuals. You're young, you've met, fallen in love, and now wish to spend the rest of your lives together as husband and wife. But retaining your individuality will be so very important to your marriage, for when each of you is allowed to grow as an individual, your marriage will not only deepen, but strengthen. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is out of the character between individuality and togetherness that love, whose incredible strength is equal only to its extreme fragility, is born and reborn. Just and Dave, no one thing is easier than saying all of these words that we design. No one thing is difficult than living them day by day. What you promise here this afternoon must be renewed and redecided tomorrow. However, at the end of this ceremony, you will be husband and wife. But you must decide each day that you want to be married and that you want your marriage to deepen and to strengthened by action, fortified by words. Words for some married people that are hard to say at times. Words like, I was wrong, I am sorry, forgive me, you know what I love about you. But most importantly, at least once a day, tell each other, I love you. We now come to your wedding day. So festive and momentous. You've been planning this day for quite some time. But never forget, tomorrow, all the glitter will begin to subside. Your friends and family will return to their homes. Beautiful flowers will start wilting a little bit, Jess. This beautiful dress undoubtedly will be hung in a closet. Do you own this tuxedo? Back to the shop Monday. And then you realize, we can't stay dressed like this every day. But tomorrow, it's back to reality. But if you ever have a few difficult moments, whether it's next week or next year, always reflect on your wedding day, and never forget how the word wedding is spelled, because in wedding, the W-E always comes before the I. So in your marriage, you think about we before you think about I. Let us pray. Eternal God, the Grand Artificer, and the Supreme Architect of this beautiful universe that we share with billions of people from all walks of life. We ask for your blessings for David and Jessica as they take the first steps to begin the journey of their married life today. Fill them with more love for each other than they have now. Fill them with love and joy that they may build a happy home and not just an empty house. but also fill them with compassion and affection for others, that they share the joys, the sorrows, the inclemencies, and the vicissitudes of this world today. Amen. Are you now prepared to pledge your vows to each other? Before you pledge your vows to each other, let me just remind you that marriage is a union of two lives, two hearts, and now two families that will fuse and beat as one, and so welded together that you not only walk but work in love. As husband and wife, you will now have to share each other's burdens as well as share each other's joys. You will also have to cultivate living together as husband and wife. These vows that we've designed should be binding in rough times as well as in good, and they should be broken only by death. David, do you take Jessica to be your lawful wedded wife, to live together, to love and to honor, to comfort and to cherish, forsaking all others as long as you both shall live? Jessica, do you take David to be your lawful wedded husband, to live together, to love and to honor, to comfort and to cherish, forsaking all others as long as you both shall live? I, David, take you, Jessica, to be my wife and my best friend, to live with and to love, to laugh and to cry, in good times and in bad, always and forever. I, Jessica, take you, David, to be my husband and my best friend, to live with and to love, to laugh and to cry, in good times and in bad, always and forever. May I have the ring, please? The ring is a symbol of the everlasting love that you have for each other. Its unending circle represents the eternal quality of your love. And these rings are made out of very precious metals because they last. When you look at a ring, it has no beginning, it has no ending. Your love has had a beginning, and your love being strong will never have an ending. So I bless your rings, and God give you peace and love. Amen. With this ring, I share with you my heart, my soul, forever. With this ring, I share with you my heart, my soul, and my life forever. In order to signify your willingness to share the joys and sorrows of living together, and to show your dedication to this marriage, which you will now enter, you will both share wine from the same cup. Wine is a symbol of life and earth, of fruitfulness and prosperity, but it also represents the bitterness and the sweetness of marriage. So when you drink the wine, if it's bitter, two share in the bitterness in life. There's only half. And if the wine is sweet, it doubles your love for one another. And at the request of the bride and groom, in order to bless the marriage, they've asked that the best man empty the cup. Now, for those of you who have never seen a sand ceremony, very similar to the lighting of the unity candle. One vessel represents Jess, one vessel represents Dave, but the third vessel will unite their lives, their hearts and their families together as one. Each little tiny particle finds a little place for itself, the sands of time falling imperceptibly amongst themselves, creating a new design and a new life. And a lot of my hands. Dave and Jess, before you leave now to begin your festivities and the rest of your lives together as husband and wife, remember now the essence of your life will be how well you live for yourselves and your families. People who have gathered here today are wishing many things for you at this time. A love that makes you both better people, that continues to give you a joy and a zest for living, but always retain a good sense of humor to inoculate the stresses of life. And finally, at the end of your lives, you would be able to say these two things to each other. Just because you have loved me all these years, you have given me a faith in myself. And Dave, because I continue to see so many positive things about you every day, I have received from you a faith in humanity that will last forever. For as much as Dave and Jessie have consented to love each other for the rest of their lives, and since you've been witness to their pledges of love and devotion, it is my distinct joy and a very personal privilege as well. By the powers vested in me by heaven and earth, I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. The benediction actually was weather dependent, and it's a 625-year-old Native American wedding blessing, usually issued to the couple as they depart. It goes like this: May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries, and the breeze blow new strength into your being. In all the days of your life, may you walk through the world and know what a beautiful place it is to be married and in love. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you David and Jessica Holborn. I'll be at the water station.